Good day, guys. Welcome back. So now, before we get started, if you are new and you've not subscribed, please make sure you click on that subscribe button, like, share, and also to be able to get daily updates from us on our analysis. So this one, we would want to be taking a look at our S&P 500 for this week. Right, we would want to see where this price will be moving for this week. So to be able to predict this week movement itself, I want us to actually start this analysis from the monthly time frame, which is the higher time frame. We would analyze it downward to the 1 hour time frame. So why we'll be taking such trade and why we'll be moving such a way this week. Now let's zoom it out on the monthly time frame. First of all, we clearly can see this movement. I think this was a period, let's see it right, 2009, right? So we can kind of see that let's start from here, which is around 2009. We can see that this our S&P 500 has been giving us a bullish move, right? Right. We can see this price has actually been giving us a bullish move. So it has been going up for some times, and I've also included this moving average, which is 10 period moving average. So once price is above 10 period moving average, it is definitely above 20 and also 50, right? So we all know the rules of trading this moving average is that once our price is above 10 period moving average, then we have to go long for it. But if it is below it, then we have to short it, right? So clearly we can see that for some times this price has been above 10 period moving average and it is actually a long movement we've been making, right? Then all of a sudden, take a look at this on this S&P 500. Price has broken this previous, it has broken our 10 period moving average. So this is now a bearish move, and clearly you can see that this is now a bearish move. You can see this lower lows and lower highs. Take a look at it here. This is a lower lows. A lower highs has been made on S&P 500, right? This is a new lower lows, and here we have is a new lower highs. No lower highs. Of course, a new lower lows has been made that broke this previous lower lows. So now we are seeing a correction on S&P 500. After the correction, what do we expect next? Another lower lows that will be made. So on this monthly time frame, we are still on a bearish move. Now, if you take a look at this is the month of October. We are on a bullish move. But I believe by the month of November and December, we'll also see that bearish move. Reason is that, first of all, I'll tell you my own reason is that first of all, is that by Christmas time, which is December, right? A lot of people will need money to spend. They want to buy a lot of things, right? And one of the way one they want to get this money is by selling their stocks. A lot of people that have stocks and every other thing, they want to sell it out to be able to gather some money to spend, right? And we all know that once these stocks are being sold, it is now dropping. They start selling it, then we start seeing drop on these stocks, right? These stocks definitely that contains our S&P 500. We actually when they start dropping, then our S&P 500 itself will start dropping. So as long as there's a bearish move on these stocks, then there will be a bearish move on this S&P 500. So I personally believe that more bearish is to come. I'm just saying this as a pullback though. Even if you have to take a look at this movement on the technical aspect of it, this is a clear movement, bearish, and price is correcting. So I mean, you should know that a bearish move is about to happen, which is about to occur. So this is what I'm saying, that within November, December time, we would see that huge bearish move. So it just depends on if you are taking trade. It's up to you, by the way, when to take the trade, when to place your trade. And I don't know, it's up to you that will take it. But above all, this trade itself, we are below the moving average and the price is bearish, right? So we are to short it. So S&P 500, if you are to trade it on the monthly time frame, then there's only one movement that we should make, which is a bearish move. Now let's take a look at it on this weekly time frame. So let's see it here. This impulse move here comes the correction. Another impulse move. We can see here little bit of a correction. The price came bearish, right? Kind of see, price gave us like an impulse move, a correction, and now a new impulse move has been made. You will notice that this new impulse move actually broke this previous lower lows. Now you can see here is the correction. After the correction, what do we expect? Another bearish move. So where do you think the correction will end? Is the correction over? Definitely not. I would want to see this correction head at this previous pullback level. We saw price came to this level and it pushes up, right? Now we would expect this price to actually come to this same level again. A little bit of a bullish move should be made, then a drop will occur. So by that time, it will give us that bullish move to this our level we are talking about. the price should have hit our 10-period moving average, right? Once the price hits the 10-period moving average, then we should be expecting a bearish move continuous. Once the pullback occurs, hits the 10-period moving average, we should be expecting a bearish move. That is one. And this is a level. Second reason is that price has once reacted at this level. Definitely, price is close to that level. Once price gets to that level, price will also react at that same level, thereby giving us a bearish move. So we are expecting price to react at that same level. And third reason is that we see we've once had this huge candlestick week here. We saw price give us this huge candlestick, came to this level, and candlestick week was huge, which we actually was visible here. So we'd expect this new movement that price should actually come, and then the bearish move would be made, whereby we kind of where it's this week we expect to close bearish, by the way. So I mean, I don't want to go further down. We all know that this week also we would expect price to actually close bearish. The week that just finished this week here, we actually closed bullish, right? So this week that we are predicting for, right, we are expecting this price to actually close bearish. So S&P 500, guys, we are still on a bearish move. Notice monthly time frame says we are bearish. Weekly time frame says we are bearish, though we still have a little bit of a pullback to be made. After the pullback, then a bearish move. Above all, since we are still on a bearish move, then this week we should expect to close, bearish. And the price is still below the 10-period moving average. As long as it is still below it, then we should look for a way to short it. So you can see this movement like this: a lower lows, a lower highs, right? New lower lows, and we can take this as a lower highs. Maybe once it's come, it hits this level here. Once it come hit the level, then we should expect a new lower lows. So above all, it's still in my prediction or in my movement that this price will go bullish a little bit, then before the bearish move would be made on S&P 500. Now let's see what this daily time frame says, by the way. So this daily time frame, kind of see it pushing up here. We would want to see it to come to the same level here, then reject it and drop. Though above it, before that, if you have to zoom it out, take a look at this movement. You can see that this is a bearish move. I mean, if you're a beginner trader, you will know that this is a downward movement. We have three type of movements. Is either it is ranging, it is either going up, or it is either dropping. So clearly we can see that this price is dropping. So we are on a bearish move. So we can now take a look at this as a correction, though, which is more visible on the weekly time frame. So we should kind of see the correction come to the same level here. So once price, this is the level we would expect this correction to get to. So once the price gets to the same level here, then we would be expecting a bearish move. So above all, we are still in my prediction or in this movement that S&P 500 need to go bullish a little bit before we see this drop on this daily time frame. So S&P 500, we are still on a bearish move. Let's see if we can be able to go bullish a little bit and take out this level here this week. And the next level we would expect this S&P 500 to drop to after it has taken out this level is this level here. First of all, this level needs to be taken at, which is a level of 3639. So we are currently trading at 3760. Let us go bullish a little bit, then it will now drop and take this level of 3639. If price can come hit that level and possibly break below it, then the next level will be 3566. So above all, it depends on how S&P 500 plays out. First of all, a bullish move to be made, then a bearish move on S&P 500. Now let's see what this 4-hour time frame says, by the way. So we are expected to go bearish. Monthly time frame bearish, weekly time frame bearish, even our daily time frame says bearish, though we are kind of having like a pullback, right? So we would also want to take this trade by going bearish on 4-hour time frame. But clearly we can see that first of all, this price is above 10-period moving average, and it is kind of like a bullish move. Take a look at it. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs that broke this previous highs. So this is a new higher low. So we are always predicting that this price will actually come up a little bit by coming to this level, right? So by that time it's come to this level, this price would have actually broken this previous higher high. So by if you are to mere looking at it on the 4-hour time frame chart, it is still on a bullish move. We would want to see it start giving us the bearish move before we consider taking a trade. But since 4-hour time frame is still bullish, then I'll say wait for this price to go bullish a little bit, then a drop. Though if you want to go bullish with it, then fine, it is up to you. But I personally would want to short it. But I'll wait for it to go bullish a little bit, then I'll consider entering to short this S&P 500. So Let's see what this 1 hour time frame says. Kind of see it's still on a bullish move though. So above all, if you notice, we are still on a pullback level, which is bullish. So we still have a little bit of a bullish move to be made on S&P 500 before the bearish move will set in on S&P for this week.